this name for you. If you come closer, I can whisper in your ear.
If you happen to miss out on the previous career mode, I'll have a link in the description, an annotation on the screen, and a card in the top right corner, so you have no excuse not to go and watch it. Enjoy the video, guys. Hey guys, Sam here. Welcome back to the West Ham United Career Mode series. Straight off the bat, if we could have 50 likes on this video, guys, I'll make sure there is another one out for you tomorrow. And as you may be able to tell, this is the first post-commentary of the West Ham United Career Mode series, and I want to get your guys' opinion on what you think on post-commentaries. How often would you like to see these post-commentated? I'm not thinking that it'll be too often, but I do want to get your guys' feedback. Do you want it once a week, every 5 episodes, every 2 or 3 episodes? How often would you like to see post-commentaries? They're a bit more relaxed, a bit more chilled out. They're not really in-your-face entertainment sort of thing. But it does allow me to just sort of talk about something that's on my mind, or usually when I do post-commentaries I end up on tangents or ranting about something and not really talking about the game. I'll try not to do that too often, but I do want to get your guys' opinion, so make sure you leave that in the comment section. And of course, again, if we can have 50 likes on this video, I'll make sure there is another one out for you guys tomorrow. So thank you for your support on FIFA 16 so far. It's been absolutely brilliant, and I'm really enjoying this West Ham United Career Mode. I'm very happy I picked West Ham. It might not be as viewed as Flickerfy's one, but to be fair, Flickerfy does put out very good content, and he's got a lot more subscribers than me, but I'm not really looking at that. I'm having a lot of fun actually playing with West Ham. They're a very good team, and I don't regret my decision at all. I mean, I'm very, very happy with the decision. As you can see, we kicked off things with a game against Bournemouth in the Barclays Premier League, and we did actually pick up a 0-0 draw. Quite a poor result if you consider the fact that we were at home and we weren't even able to register a shot. Not just a shot on target, just a shot in general. But we move on to some training here. With the training, I think what I'm going to do is just show you guys one training session every week, so it could amount to maybe 1 or 2 of these every episode, and I'll try and pick different training sessions to show you guys, just to see how my players are developing. And I believe I'm doing Obiang through balls, I think. Obiang is a very young central midfielder, not very young, 23 years of age, but he's very well rounded, and personally, one of my favourite central midfielders at the club, along with Kuyate. So I do want to see how he grows, and there are the rest of the results that I'm just simulating for now. I'm assuming when I'm going to get the full game that I will be actually going into detail and actually playing with them instead of simulating. So what I've done is just pretty much I play one and simulate the rest. But when I get the actual game, when I'm not on a limited time, I'll play all of them, but I'll only show you guys one. I'll probably show you guys maybe the most entertaining one, or which one I thought I did best in. And of course, as I said before, I'll try and incorporate different training sessions for you guys to see, which I think will be much better. You know, I don't want you guys to be watching the same training session with the same player. But I do want to train certain players in certain areas. At the moment, what I've been doing is actually spreading out the training. I'm not sure what the best way to train is, if you should be doing 2 training sessions per available training week. You know, I'm not sure if you should be focusing on one player, putting one player in 3 different things, or the same thing, or I'm not exactly sure how the most effective way of training is at the minute. I think it's still very early days, and I don't think there's a designated effective way to do training just yet. Maybe someone has figured it out. I don't know. If you know of that, make sure you let me know. So I'm not sure who to train or what to train. I've just been doing it quite evenly. Pretty much I just go look at who I need to train, skim through the different positions and see what exactly I need to train, and usually it's usually the same players. It's like, you know, Cresswell, Obiang, you know, Lanzini, Samuelson. It's usually the same crop of players, the younger players that I sort of want to train, but not always. So I'm not sure who exactly I should be training. Maybe you guys could let me know and help me out. Because I'm not sure exactly who I should be training or who you guys want me to train. So put that in the comment section below as well. Help me out. You know, I need a bit of help with the training. I'm not used to it, and I want to know exactly what is the best way to train. Should I just put 5 different people in 5 different drills, or should I put the same people in different drills, or the same drills? I don't exactly know what to do. With strikers, I've been trying to spread it out a lot between Zarate, Sacco, and Valencia, who actually makes an appearance in this game, makes his debut in this game. Of course, he started off injured, I believe, or on international duty. No, he was on international duty for Ecuador. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not, but yeah, he was on international duty, so that's why he wasn't available, and I completely forgot about him for the game against Bournemouth, and even some of the other games in the previous episode, but I thought I'd chuck him in this game. Good way to bring him in, against Scunthorpe in the Cup, where obviously we played very, very well. We're 3-0 up now. And yeah, he got a chance to run out and show me what he's got. And I actually do like Valencia a lot, and he's somebody that I will be playing a lot more in the future. I think I like him a bit more than Sacco, so we might see Sacco drop to that fourth striker position behind Carroll, I think, which is a surprise, because starting in the preseason, Sacco was the guy that I wanted to run with, but I like Valencia because of his versatility. It doesn't say he can play on the wing, but I know for a fact that he can. That's why I've been trying him out in the right wing position, because we don't have a designated right midfielder. We have Payet, who's playing there, but he's not a right midfielder. He's actually an attacking midfielder, can play on both sides. You got Lanzini, who's kind of the same. You got Antonio and also Moses, who are the same, who are naturally left midfielders, who can play right midfield. I do want to bring in a natural right midfielder, and I got a couple good suggestions from one person. I forgot who it was, but they gave me a couple suggestions, and Zaha was somebody that really caught my attention. I know he's not been at Palace too long, since his return from Manchester United, so I'm not sure if he's recently joined the club or not. I'm not sure if it'll come up in January, but I think it'd be a really good signing, Louis Zaha. He's English, which was one of the reasons I enjoyed that suggestion, because he was English, and he's a very, very talented player as well. Of course, it didn't work out for him at Manchester United, but at a smaller club, at West Ham United, where he will be getting game time, and he will be the main man on the right-hand side. Payet will probably move into the middle. Lanzini will probably move onto the bench at that point. But if we could bring in Zaha, that would be very, very interesting as to what exactly we could do with the team. That's one signing that really, really caught my attention. And as we're going through the season, guys, make sure you leave your transfer targets down below, because I do skim through, and every so often one will make the shortlist. You never know. So, it doesn't have to be on the same episode that I said something in. It could be on a random episode. If you have nothing to comment, just be like, oh, by the way, I was, thinking of some transfers, and maybe you want to bring in whoever you think I should bring in. Zaha was definitely one that caught my attention. Or Oxlade-Chamberlain was another one, but I'm going to probably not sign Oxlade-Chamberlain, because I did sign him in my first FIFA 15 career mode, which was Sunderland. I think it was my first signing altogether on YouTube, which is actually pretty weird. But although Oxlade-Chamberlain would be a very good option, a very realistic option, I'd probably loan him. I think that would make a little bit more sense in a realistic term. But I probably won't go for Oxlade-Chamberlain. I think I am leaning more towards Zaha. But of course, if you have any right-wing options for me to sign, they don't have to be English, but I am trying to, play that sort of realistic thing where I want to bring in English talent to fill that quota where you need to have a certain amount of English talent, which I'm sure West Ham have plenty of, but I do want to still adhere to that quota, and also try and build up not only a national team, but not only my club team, but my national team as well, which of course is England. I am in the English Premier League with West Ham, so it makes a lot of sense. The English talent costs a lot more, which is understandable, but also they cost more for a reason, because Zaha is a very talented player, and we could develop him very well. He probably would move on in a couple seasons. I wouldn't be surprised if a big club came in for him, but he's definitely someone I'm looking for in January. It just depends on how much he costs. And that's just an example, guys, of you just leaving comments and me just picking up. I want to give credit to whoever it was, but I forget who it was. But you know who you are if you left that comment. Thank you very much. And he's definitely making a shortlist. Zaha is definitely making a shortlist. So as far as positions that I want to fill, I think right midfield is the main one. We don't need any more strikers, that's for sure. Midfielders, I think we're set as well in the center of midfield. Maybe a fullback, I'm not quite sure just yet. Maybe a right back, Jenkinson. Not the biggest fan of Jenkinson, if I'm honest, but that'll be up to you guys. Of course, as I said before, transfers in the comments section. But we're rapidly approaching the end of the episode, and just like I said at the start, I do tend to go on tangents. I do tend to stray away, and this is what you get in the post commentary, which is why I thought I'd try this out, because I know there's a lot of new guys watching this that haven't seen a post commentary from me before, and so I thought, what the hell, I'll just give it to them, see what they think, and let them sort of digest and make the decision. So pretty much I'll be skimming through the comment section. What you guys want to see is perfectly fine. If you don't want to see post commentaries, that is cool as well, but make sure you leave it in the comment section below. Otherwise, I will continue to do the post commentaries, and if you don't want to see it, then unfortunately it will keep going if you don't tell me. But if you do like it, tell me how often you would like to see these, and I will bring them to you guys. So thank you very much for watching the West Ham United Career Mode. As I said at the start of the episode, guys, 50 likes for another one tomorrow. PSG will continue as well tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. And if you didn't see the PSG earlier today, I'm sure I had it at the start of the video to go check it out. But also, I put out a video asking for your guys' questions for a 4K Q&A with iGaming HD as well. He's hitting 5K, so make sure you go check him out. Beautiful content on his channel, and he's just a beautiful man himself. So I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Of course, leave your questions in that video, not here. But yeah, as I said before, I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Keep it real.